Good morning once again. My name is Apostle Hephzibah, the Senior Pastor of Glory House of Covenant, Ministry International, Makurdi, Benue State, Nigeria, and also the President, Women Arise and Support the Vulnerable Initiative. This morning, I urge you to give me a few minutes of your time to pray with you with a subject I title, Your Prophecies Must Surely Manifest. And I'd like to read the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 24. I read, The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, Surely as I have taught, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand. Now, for every man created by God, there is a purpose for him. That's why I said in the book of Jeremiah, he said, I know the thoughts I have towards you is the thought of peace, so that it will give you an expected end. And so this passage is confirming that God himself is swearing. He said he has sworn by his name that every thought, the thought he has for you, it must surely come to pass. And those his purpose for your life must surely manifest. Now let me ask you a question. Has any devil shown you a picture that marriage cannot stand? Now look at his promises in his word. Like for instance, they told you that you cannot have a child. He said, none shall be barren. That is his purpose for you. Have they told you that people will be dying prematurely in your family? Remember I said, a child shall not die until 120. That is his plans for you. Have they told you that all the doors, every doors have been locked? He said in the scriptures, he said he has opened the two-leaved gate and no other hand can shut it. So whatever thing the enemies have shown you, the real original version of it is written in the scriptures for you. And so listen to me this morning. It doesn't matter the sickness that have been shot into your system. He said healing is the bread of his children. So it does not matter what the doctor has told you as your medical report. What matters is the healing virtue of God that is available for every child of God that believes in his name. So it doesn't matter whether they said you have fibroid, you have that. I have seen God operating fibroid supernaturally. And so listen to me this morning. As God used any of his prophets and have told you that you are not going to be in Nigeria or you are not going to live in that country, has given you visa, and it's as if the enemies have been resisting it, listen to me, that visa must come to pass. Whatever picture, good picture that God has shown you in his word, or God has used any of his servants to speak to you, or he has shown you in your dreams, but it looks as if it is not manifesting, hear me, brethren, it is not the time to give up. It is time for you to sit up and know that for everything he has said, he has sworn by his name that all must come to pass. And for everything he has planned for you, he has proposed for you to become, they are all in his hands for manifestation. And so I stand on the efficacy of the word this morning, and I prophesy into your life that every delayed prophecy begin to manifest by fire. That every hold up in your life be broken to pieces. Whatever barricade that stood constantly in between you and your testimony, I lift it by fire. The same way the stone could not hold Jesus from bringing Lazarus out from the grave, I declare that every barricade, every stone blocking you from rising, I push them out of your sight. And I bring you out of that dungeon the same way the king sent for Joseph. I declare today that your kings will send for you. Your husband will locate you. You will find your wife. That appointment letter will enter your hand. That visa must be approved for you. That womb must be open for you to see your fruitfulness. That business must prosper. That child shall not die. That husband shall not die. That marriage will not break. Now that church cannot scatter. It doesn't matter the picture the enemy is busy showing you. Let me tell you, before the enemies bring one picture, he has already seen the original picture of God for you. So when he has seen the real picture of God for you, the enemies come with another negative one that looks like that one, but that like that of God, but on the negative side, so that he can easily penetrate your heart with discouragement, with faithlessness, with fear, so that those things will make him to enthrone himself over you against the promises of God for your life. So beginning from today, whatever the devil comes to show you, tell him, get behind me, Satan. I have a true picture of my destiny. And so I release into your hands that visa. I release that marriage to you this morning. I release that appointment letter to you this morning. I release that thing that you felt will never come into your hands. And I speak to you that I join my faith with all the prophets of old, and I declare that every delayed prophecies begin to manifest right now. Before the end of 2022, you are going to stand before the altar of your church to share testimony as to the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And so no more shame, no more delay, no more frustration, no more confusion, no more stagnation, no more tears, no more confusion. I speak today that in the name of Jesus, as he said, let there be light, and there was light. I speak manifestation. I speak manifestation. I speak manifestation. Manifestation of God's words. Manifestations of every prophecies that you have ever received. Manifestation of the revelations of God for your life. And I declare that no power can stop this manifestation in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I love you with the love of the Lord. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can receive our message, our daily prayers like this on daily basis. And please don't forget, as you receive it, listen to it, pray alongside with it throughout the day, and you are going to see the goodness of the Lord manifesting in your life. It is well with you. I remain your host, Apostle Hephzibah.